What's going on, everybody? ThunderBow here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some Pokemon Go news. So, Niantic just announced the exclusive move for Blaziken for its upcoming Community Day this weekend. And surprise, surprise, being a Fire-type starter, Blaziken is going to be getting Blast Burn. So what does this mean for Blaziken in the Pokemon Go meta? Well, the people over at Pokemon Go Hub have created a chart detailing the top Fire-type attackers in Pokemon Go, along with their damage per second and total damage output. Moltres is still the king of Pokemon Go Fire types. With its best Fire type moveset, it has a damage per second of 33.84 and a total damage output of 1458. Blaziken, on the other hand, has a DPS of 33 and total damage output of 1043. So its damage per second is almost equivalent to Moltres. It's right around the same threshold as Moltres. So Moltres, Flareon, and Blaziken all have a very similar DPS. However, Blaziken, being a lot more fragile than Moltres, has a much lower total damage output. So basically, what total damage output means is how long does the Pokemon survive and what is its total damage output throughout its duration in battle. Not just how much damage it can output each second, but how much total damage it can output while that Pokemon is still alive in battle. And Blaziken is much more fragile than Moltres, hence its total damage output is lower. So Pokemon such as Charizard, which are a little bit more bulky than Blaziken, have a total damage output of around 1150, whereas Blaziken, again being much more fragile, has about 1043. So what this basically means is that Blaziken is like a Fire-type glass cannon with Blast Burn. And Blast Burn is a very, very powerful move, and this will definitely give Blaziken a boost when it comes to the PvP meta and the raid meta. So we could be seeing more and more Blazikens in the Fire-type meta for raids and PvP, though Moltres will still likely be the go-to Fire-type attacker, unless you didn't get your hands on a Moltres, which honestly is kind of difficult considering how many events Niantic has done with the legendary birds of Kanto. So like the raids in their initial wave, then the boxed research, then the raid days, and then more boxed research. So like it's very, very easy to get your hands on a Moltres. Almost everyone should have one. So if you're going to use a Fire type in a raid or a PvP, chances are you're going to go with Moltres. But Blaziken has very, very close DPS to Moltres, so Blast Burn is just an amazing Fire type move for raids and PvP. And honestly, make sure you get at least one Blaziken because it's good to have that as a backup. In addition, however, Niantic did announce that Blaziken will be getting access to Blaze Kick starting on Community Day and moving forward. So you're going to be able to use your TMs to access Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick is Blaziken's exclusive move, and leading up to this Community Day, there was a lot of talk about whether or not Blaziken was going to be getting Blaze Kick as its Community Day move or Blast Burn. So since Blast Burn is its Community Day move and Blaze Kick is just going to be accessible via TM, we can hypothesize that for Mudkip's upcoming Community Day, that Muddy Water is going to be treated the same way. Mudkip might get access to Hydro Cannon as its Community Day move, and then Muddy Water as a TMable move moving forward from its Community Day, which should be around July. So hopefully that's the case with Muddy Water, because Muddy Water is an incredible move for Swampert, so making sure that we get Blaze Kick and Muddy Water as TMable moves moving forward is going to be incredible for those respective Pokemon. But all in all, this upcoming weekend should be a pretty exciting one because Torchic is going to be getting its exclusive Blast Burn move for Blaziken, and it's going to really help out Blaziken in the PvP and raid meta. So that about wraps it up for this Pokemon Go update video. If you guys want to see more of this kind of content, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. And as always, stay charged, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.